up guys, welcome back to the channel. Eric here, also known as Eric's Photos, and today we're going over what's in my camera bag for 2024. Now, same as last year, I use a Sony a7 IV. Funny story though, it's actually not that funny, it's kind of tragic. This is the second a7 IV now that I have. So I'm filming on an a7 IV and another a7 IV because I do a lot of sports photography and videography. And one of the football games I was photographing for our school, we got rained out like really badly. This camera that I'm actually filming with right now was my main camera, and it got rained out. It would stop working for a few weeks, so I had to buy a new one. We pair that with a small rig cage. Now the small rig cage is paired up with a few other different components. So with the small rig cage, I have a top handle, side handle, HDMI monitor, because I have a Shinobi Atmos monitor that I'm actually borrowing from my friend Edward. Shout out to Edward if you're watching this. I don't think you would be, but yeah, so that's the videography setup. It's a really good setup. I feel like it's fairly affordable, pairing everything together with the a7 IV. In my opinion, it's really nice having this external monitor for video, especially for football and basketball. In my opinion, it helps me get the shots just because I can see everything on that little screen on here. The Sony 70-200 GM2, 2.8 by the way. End of May of 2023, I've been looking at this lens and I kind of weighed out my options going into the summer and into the fall. So let me tell you, this lens has been at every single event. Like every football game I photographed and filmed, women's basketball, men's basketball, soccer, volleyball. Lens, it's amazing. In my opinion, if you have the extra money to invest and if you want the quality, get the Mark II, get the 2.8, you will not be disappointed, trust me. Also, the fact that it's lighter as well. So for you videographers, it being lighter, the version 2, highly recommended. Next thing in my camera bag, or the next lens I should say, is the Sigma 35. I'm filming on it right now, so I can't really hold it in my hands, but I really like that lens. Now, when I first got it, I was kind of using it just for like these YouTube setups and occasionally some photo shoots with wide angle perspective. As I started doing more sports stuff, I found that I really like the look of like wide angle perspectives for sports stuff. Now, the next few things in my camera bag are just kind of little smaller things that, in my opinion, are the essentials. Thing which I'm kind of actually shying away from was a Lacy hard drive. In this past fall semester with athletics, I was editing off of this, but it being a hard drive, it's not that fast. Only got a SanDisk SSD. Now this right here has been so fast and so reliable, and if you're watching this and you're in the sports industry doing photo or video, get yourself one of these. Next thing I have, I think I said this in the last video, a Moment 10% diffusion filter. Filter right here is my favorite. I love just how it adds the haze to the image and just softens the lights in the backgrounds and just makes everything kind of, I guess you could say, gives it like that dreamy look. The next two things are pretty little, but in my opinion actually helped out a lot. The thing was, obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen these before, SD card adapter for the iPhone. Now, with me shooting sports, I had to get photos out literally ASAP. As soon as something happened, I had to get it sent out. If I'm at a football game, I'm at tailgate, I gotta get photos of that so we can get those on social media. Take my SD card out of this camera, put them in here, just get them to my phone, send them out. This is an iPhone mount for the camera, so it attaches to the top of your camera. I feel like these are becoming a lot more popular. You attach your phone to it, you get all the behind the scenes, and kind of like your POV when you're shooting. I found that using these on like football game days were a lot of fun, but having those iPhone clips, get this, it's like 10-12 bucks. I think it's the greatest thing. I even have a backup phone purely for shooting on this. Next thing I have, SD card holder case from Pelican. I think everyone needs this. Now the camera bag I have gotten, I got this a few months ago. It's from, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Brevite. You can see it right there. This is a very kind of compact camera bag. More what if I use on game day? I'll throw camera body in here, 70-200, 35. In these pouches up here, I'll throw up filters, SD card case, phone mounts, card readers, a little laptop sleeve. Next thing I have in my camera bag is a MacBook Pro. This has saved me and it's helped me so much. Fall, I had to travel for a football game and I was our only shooter, so I had to, in halftime, get some highlights sent out. I'm sitting there on the field editing, getting this sent out. One of the last things in my camera bag, which not really in my camera bag, it's always in my camera, is the Lexar Professional SD card. Now, my last essential, which is on me at shoots and filming and sports and all that, film crew hat. Now, I love this hat and I got this generally because I enjoy it, but I actually do have a code. If you use code ericsphotoz, you get 10% off. So if you like this hat and you're a photographer, videographer, filmmaker, I say go for it. Like, I'm not even trying to sell you on this product. I think it's great. I wear this all the time. And I feel like it's cool. It kind of lets people know, like, you know, you do this, and like, I don't know, it feels professional, especially having the black and white one. With that being said, I hope you guys did all enjoy this video, what was in my camera bag. Obviously, I'm gonna try to keep making these every year, so January 2025, I'll see what's in my camera bag by then. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, peace.